Hey, my name is Milan. I'm a student from the Netherlands. For the past 3 months, I've been in Nepal and still have a few weeks to go. If I was good at writing a love story, I'd write one about this country. But that's not what it's about. Because together with 12 other students from the Maya Foundation, I'm here to help innovate teaching methods at various schools here. The school where I carried out my project is in Pokhara. It's called Oxford Boarding School. Here's what a typical day for me looks like. I wake up at 7:45. I have breakfast around 8, ready for school at 8:30. I leave for school around 9:30. I check my mail, set for the day, and watch the opening of the day at 10. After that, I prepare my lesson. I teach a lesson, and this time about biotopes. After my lesson, I reflect how it went. Sometimes I observe other lessons. Other times I work on side projects like this one. At school, I work closely with the core team, which includes 4 members. The one that helped me most is Boomy. He provides me feedback and acts as sounding board for my ideas. The school prioritizes in 2 main things: excellence and character in academics, which you can really see in the results. Innovation is also a really important focus here. You can see this in projects led in the past by other Maya volunteers, as well in activities like sports, music, and gardening, which are also taught. I'm usually done around 4 or 5 p.m. Now, however, let's look at Lakeside, where I sometimes go for a nice cup of coffee. At Lakeside, you will find a hotel where we stay. Our hotel has a really nice garden, which we like to enjoy the sun and music. Just outside our hotel, you can find our friend called Maatje, which means friends in Dutch. He's the owner of a small shop only 50 meters away from our hotel. You can get some soft drinks, chips, and maybe now and then a beer. If you continue the path, you'll find many cafes and bars we like to visit, like Red Rabbit, Fresh Elements, and for the best pizza, Roadhouse. Just about 50 meters further west, you will find this beautiful view overseeing Pua Lake. Most often, when you come here, it's just to go to Bamboo Bar for the chicken chili momos. One thing I noticed when I first started here is how tiring a day could be. After observing a few lessons, and maybe teaching a class myself, I will feel completely drained at the end of the day. I wasn't being used to being in such a different environment, with values and norms so unlike what I was familiar with. It took a few weeks before I slowly started getting used to it and feeling comfortable in the ways are done here. So, what are big cultural differences between the schools in the Netherlands and Nepal? One noticeable difference is the school priorities. In the Netherlands, many schools emphasize skills like planning, practical skills, and citizenship. In Nepal, however, the focus is much more on discipline and core subjects, such as science, math, English, and Nepali, which are slowly changing at my school. That's a school-wide perspective. Now, let's see what they have to say individually about the core values and norms they follow in their classes. Maybe you can spot the difference.
Namaste. It's me, Premraj Adhikari, core team member of Maya Foundation. I'm principal of Oxford School, and I'm here going to say about the norms and values that I wish to be inside the classrooms. Very first, I think there should be good participation of students inside the classroom. If there is no participation, then students they cannot learn. So teachers and students participation is important, and in maximum there must be students participation in every questions, every problems, and every conditions. If students they participate themselves, they can learn. So participation is must, I think, in my class. One important thing. And another one is that interest. Students must have interest to learn, and if they have interest, they have queries. If they have queries, they can ask teachers, or they can source themselves. They can make a group among the friends, they can make a pair with the friends, and they can try to source the problems or solutions. So curiosity or interest is also another important things to learn. Students curiosity is another important thing, I think. And third one, I think punctuality or regularity. If students they are regular in class, they can learn. They don't miss any part of the lesson. So if they are irregular, they miss the parts. Whenever they miss the parts, they cannot learn. I think so. Regularity, punctuations. This is another important things I think that I wish in my class.
It's me, Ghanshyam Acharya. I'm one of the member of the Oxford School. I work here as a vice principal, and in my opinion, the core that I follow is one main core thing is participation and respect. Okay, I think teacher, student, and all body need to participate in the activities that we teach and learn. Okay, similarly, we need to respect each other. It means I need to respect students' freedom, their behavior, their other things, as well as students need to respect teachers, their parents, their community. They need to participate in all the activities of the community as well. So I focus two things: respect and participation. Thank you.
Hello, namaste. It's me, Bhumiraj Digari. I'm one of the member of core team of my foundation. I'm working as an administrator in this school. And in my opinion, the norms and values I want in my class are honesty and teamwork with attention. Thank you.
Yes.
Namaste. My name is Vinod Raj Acharya, and I'm one of the core member of Oxford team, and I'm working as a ECA in charge in this institution. Mainly two norms and values of my teaching is, one of is intellectual values. In this intellectual values, the students will be able to solve different problems. They will be creative, they will ask questions to the teachers. I want my students to be intellectual. Second one is practical values. I want my students to do different types of practicals, and they should implement that practical knowledge in their daily life also, so that it will be helpful for further studies. Thank you.
If you look at the norms and values, it's actually quite like what we use in the Netherlands. There is some small differences, but that's mostly because of the cultural differences. This school itself is performing really well, and I think they can be really proud of that. One cool thing you can do when you have a bit of spare time is visit other schools, like I did last week. Last week I visited Antje and Iris, who volunteer at Mahindra School, about 45 minutes outside the city by scooter or a bit more than an hour by bus. One big difference between our schools is that theirs is a public school, while mine is a private school. The biggest impact it has is on funding. Public schools receive money from the government, while private schools receive money from their parents. In most cases, this means private schools have a larger budget. Luckily, with help from my foundation, all connected schools receive a little extra money to afford additional supplies. Another difference is the size of the school. At their school, class sizes range from 5 to 19 students. At Oxford, you can expect classes up to 40 students. This difference is mostly because the school is located outside the city, while mine is within. Before I make an end of this video, I want to say one thing. And that's thank you to Maya Foundation for helping organize and guiding me through this amazing journey where I met the most amazing and welcoming people.